Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sebastian, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a very serious show for you guys. Before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. This is a serious one for me, and I'm going to tell you why. I got to be honest with you guys. I'm really fed up with the state of affairs of sports media, specifically as it pertains to basketball. Over the last few seasons, the level of disrespect that has been ushered in by the JJ Redicks of the world and others in the sports NBA discussions is really, really nauseating. JJ Redick is amongst the people that created this groundswell of people who now disrespect eras from the past. Is one of the reasons you saw things like we're done with the 90s and all of this other BS has been propagated out there by various voices in sports media. And to me, I think it sets a bad example for the current from the modern day NBA fans, the younger generation. It's one of the reasons why a lot of these guys know nothing about the history of the game and have a convoluted perspective about basketball. It's one of the reasons they'll believe that this brand of basketball is the best brand they've ever seen, when in reality, there were more superior versions of basketball that were played. And whenever we hear these conversations, it's always like, to hell with the past, and let's prop up the modern day athletes. So what happened? As you guys know, I'm a huge Kobe Bryant fan. Huge Kobe Bryant fan. And that means that I watch a lot of Kobe videos on YouTube, and occasionally some of his videos get recommended to me. So over the last day or two specific videos were recommended to me. And those videos were videos where Kobe Bryant was talking about his top 5 greatest players and his all-time starting 5. And what really stood out to me about Kobe's list was just the amount of reverence and deference he paid to players in the past. And I found that to be a total breath of fresh air. So before we go any further, by playing what Kobe had to say about his favorite players in his top starting 5, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Game Time. One of the things I love the most is making unforgettable memories with family and friends. And one of the things I hate the most is overpaying for tickets only to find out that there was a better deal out there. That's one of the reasons I started using Game Time. Game Time is the easy go-to app for last-minute tickets to sports, concert, and theater events across 60+ states in the US and Canada. Game Time saves me time, money, and stress by curating only the best deals, so I'm not wasting a whole bunch of time scrolling through overpriced tickets. Game Time Picks is my favorite tool. It highlights the best value seats instantly. No more guesswork, no more wasting time. For example, I'm very interested in this NBA game between the Celtics and the Knicks. Here's what I like to do. I turn on all-in pricing so I know exactly what I'm paying for up front. I check Game Time Picks to find out the most valuable deals. And finally, I pick the ticket I want. I choose between the cheapest deal, the great deal, or the amazing deal. Once you select the ticket you want, you can use their panoramic seat view to ensure you know exactly what you're getting before you buy. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the app, create an account, and use code CLNS for $20 off your first purchase. Again, create an account and use redeem code CLNS for $20 off. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. What we want to do now is want to play a quick compilation. It's probably about a minute or so long of Kobe explaining his top 5 and his all-time starting 5 and his rationale behind it and where he sees himself in the all-time pantheon. Take a listen to Kobe Bryant here.
Top 5 players of all time. Who would those 5 players be, and would you crack the starting 5?
No, I would never put myself in the starting 5 ever. I'll put the people that I've actually learned the most from, being Jordan, Magic, Bird, Hakeem Olajuwon, and Jerry West.
Can you give me your all-time starting 5?
Oh, all time?
All time.
Magic at the point, MJ at the 2, Larry Bird at the 3, Bill Russell at the 4, Wilt at the 5.
Are you sixth man?
No, dude, I'm nowhere near that stuff, man. You still got Jerry West, you still got Oscar Robinson, you still got Walt Frazier, you still got Bob Petty, you still got, the list goes on and on and on.
Now, let me tell you what stood out to me listening to that sound from Kobe. The first thing that stood out to me was his humility. His humility. Kobe could have easily said the stupid, trite thing that most people say. Well, I'm going to include myself, regardless of whether or not it's true or not. Well, I got to be confident who I am, and I'm never going to say another man better than me. But the reality is there are people that do particular things that are better than you. There are people that do what we do here that are better than me. It's the reality. It doesn't take away from my self-confidence of who I am. It's just stating the reality. And to me, a person that is cool in their own skin, that is self-assured, has no problem saying that, hey, that guy's better than me at this. It doesn't take anything away from me. So for you to feel any type of way by saying, oh, that guy does something better than I do, it speaks really to some of the fragility that exists within you and your ego, and how good you truly feel you are what you do. Because if you can't admit the truth to yourself, my brother, you will never know the truth. So number one, I appreciated his humility. The second thing that stood out about Kobe's comments is respect. Respect. Something that just seems to be such a vacuous thing right now. Respect. Respect, the word respect. It's been a long time since we heard it, huh? Respect. Respect for your elders. It's been a long time since you heard that. The new modern day is to say disrespect the old era, disrespect our elders, because that's the new wave that we on. Just a bunch of nonsense. So Kobe showed respect to his elders, which will never go out of style for some people. Never. Respect stood out to me. The other thing that stood out to me was his knowledge of the game. If you listen to the voices and the players he was mentioning, you will clearly understand that Kobe knew his history. This is one of the fundamental reasons that I never listen to that clown-ass MFer in JJ Redick. I never do. Because if JJ had respect and knew the history of the sport, he wouldn't say the outlandish nonsense that he's known for saying. He would not say it. Kobe is a student of the past. He said, I learned from Jerry West. But if you listen to JJ Redick, those dudes are plumbers. Now, help me figure this out. Kobe, who's a gazillion times a better basketball player than JJ Redick, learned from players in the past. So what does that say about JJ Redick? It says that maybe your reasoning on this issue is actually flawed, because you're overlooking an entire library of information and tutelage by overlooking the past and solely focusing on the present. This is why you must never take JJ Redick serious, and people like him. You must never take them seriously. And as I'm listening to Kobe, I can only imagine them asking LeBron the same question and what he would say. Oh, but that's right. We already know what LeBron would say. LeBron already came out and said he's the GOAT. Something Michael Jordan would never say. Jordan always said, I would never disrespect players from the past, and da-da-da-da. Kobe was like, I would never, but here come LeBron. Here come LeBron. And these LeBron fans want us to adopt this childish mentality of always, praise yourself. No, people praise you. People praise you. If you're a good-looking guy, my guy, you don't need to go around saying it. The ladies will let you know. Only a clown bozo will walk around, man, I'm good looking. I'm too sexy for my shirt. I'm too sexy for my hat. Girls gonna be like, yo, get this clown MF out of here. They're not gonna be looking at you. And for you to go out there and say it, it's something about you says that you don't truly believe it. It's almost like a positive affirmation. I gotta keep saying it to myself every day. But when you the real, you ain't gotta go around and be telling people that. They gonna tell you. They gonna tell you. So to me, I was like, we gotta produce this video. Why? because I want to show some of the younger fans that there were other great players that thought differently than the majority of these bozos and clowns that we have in media today. This is how you represent. This is how you represent. Not this bozo clown nonsense that people like JJ Redick and all of these other clowns out here promoting. Disrespecting the past. Oh yeah, we're gonna disrespect. Like, yo, that to me, you only appealing to the dumb element in sports fandom. Because real sports fans with any class and dignity are not going to resonate with that kind of nonsense. Listen to Kobe, then listen to the rest of these jokers. Who Kobe was on a completely different platform than the rest of these guys. Listen to how he spoke and how he reasoned, and then listen to the rest of these guys. I rest my case. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. We catch you on the next show, and I'm out. Peace.